guys, I look hideous. And there's good reason for it. I have spent the past 2 days miserable with migraine. Awesome. That's 3 this month. 3. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not okay with it. But today is Thursday, October 21st, and earlier today, I took Imitrex again, took a long nap, and I'm feeling better than I have in a few days now, and so I am trying to get myself together to go to my son's football game because it's his last football game of the season and I do not want to miss it. And of course, it's over an hour away to the place we're going, and it's supposed to be rainy and in the low 50s. So if you're like, girl, you're going with your hair like that, kind of, but not totally. I just pulled it back real quick to do my makeup and stuff because when we go, I will be wearing this like ear warmer headband. So I'll end up taking it out, putting the band in, then pulling it back up and stuff. Whatever, but so I just have it out of my face for while I'm doing my makeup. So I wanted to just do this with you guys because I was feeling good enough and I'm like, you know what, let's do this. And so it also gives me an opportunity to do another one of my 17 unused palettes and to share with you, I got some friend mail and it made me so happy when this came in the mail yesterday. I did open the top, but I haven't looked at it yet. This is from Stephanie. Her channel is The Opinionated Horsewoman. I will put it down below. And I just thought it was super sweet. I saw this come in the mail and I was so happy because I was feeling so yucky and it just totally brightened my day. So Stephanie, I know you were probably sending this to brighten my day anyway, but you didn't know how much it was really going to. So thank you so much for sending this to me. And look, she's got a cute little heart here and some little adorable monsters and some ghost stamps and skull stamps and bats. And so she really decorated it up and made it super cute. So let's see here. Aww. It says Halloween wishes for you, and I just heard something move. So I have a feeling, oh yes, I see some peeking out. Oh, you almost got me, Stephanie. There's some fun little, oh my gosh, so much cute little confetti in here. Oh, and a special little present. Okay, I'll show you in just a second. She almost got me. I almost sent confetti flying. It says, happy times, happy memories, happy Halloween to you, Stephanie, Opinionated Horsewoman. And she has a cute little unicorn sticker in here. And let me see if I can show you the confetti. There are spiders and webs and jack-o'-lanterns. Aw, so cute. And stars. Very, very cute. Oh, and a little witch. Here's a little witch. I don't know if you can see her. Yeah, on her broom. Ooh. So that is super adorable. Thank you so much. And she also stuck in this super cute from the Creme Shop Be Bouncy Skin animated bear face mask infused with hydrating watermelon. My moisturizer I've been using lately is watermelon and I love it. My husband's always like, your face smells good. So looks like this. So it's actually like a little bear mask. So that is super cute and I will be so excited to use this. Thank you so much, Stephanie. What a sweet, just thoughtful thing to do. So thank you. So you guys definitely head over and show her some love and let her know I sent you. All right. So we are into palette number 8 of my 17 unused palettes. And we are going to be using the Masquerade Mini by Juvia today. I was questioning if I should do something so colorful because I'm going to a football game. But then I was like, you know what? That's me. And let me tell you guys something. I've said it before. If there is one thing that my migraines do that is positive, it makes me appreciate so much when I feel well. Like, I am so incredibly thankful for every single day that I feel well. And so when I come out of a migraine, I am kind of like I can conquer the world. That's kind of how I feel. And it also makes me think of, you know what? Life is short and you don't know what can happen in your life that could end up being something that's debilitating and you don't have many good days. So darn it, you better enjoy the ones you have. And for me, that also means doing the things that I love. And not caring if people are like, wow, that girl is way extra as she comes to her kid's football game. Who the heck cares? If I feel good about my colorful eyeshadow, then that is all that matters. You guys, please enjoy your lives. Don't care about what other people think or how they think you should look or act or dress or whatever. There's going to be a couple things coming into play in the near future that are things that I'm going to be doing or whatever that some people are very critical of. And, you know, and it's just, I don't care. I don't care. And you shouldn't either. Like, you have to live your life making yourself, your family, you know, that's who you need to worry about. And my number one goal is to make the Lord happy with me and to follow him and just live my life for him and love others like he would. So the piddly little things that people like to pick apart about other people, oh my gosh, are you wasting your life doing those things? Please don't do that. And don't let other people do it to you. Okay. Wow, girl. that just sent me, you know what? Thank you for that migraine, Lord, because this is the weirdest thing ever. And I know you guys are probably gonna be like, okay, cuckoo, but I'm telling you the truth. Tuesday morning at Bible study, I was sitting there in Bible study and I thought to myself, I feel so good right now. Like just the way I have a lot of issues like with my neck and stuff. And that is where mostly my migraines are hormonal, but I do have issues with my neck and my sister does as well. And I was just happened to think to myself, gosh, I feel so good right now. Like my neck doesn't have any kind of discomfort. I just felt like after times I'd gone and gotten a massage where I just felt really, really relaxed and good. And I just remember very distinctly thinking how well I felt. Well, Tuesday night, I started getting a migraine. And I kind of can't help but feel like it was God pointing out to me, think of how you feel right now and be thankful for it, because he knew it was coming. And, you know, I don't know why I get them. I guess if that's my affliction in life, I'll take it. Because like I said, it does make me thankful for feeling good. And so there are good things that come from it. So I can't complain. I cannot complain. All right, now let's get into this look. I had to share that with you guys, just the way I feel about it, because you know, there's so many things that we can get frustrated and down about in life, and then there's legitimate things to get upset about, and then there's things that, you know, if that's the worst thing that happens to me, if that's something I have to deal with, so be it, because it could be so much worse. And just enjoy your life, because I'm so over the people who have an opinion about your life are unhappy with theirs. So why are you giving them any attention? Don't. So I'm going to go into that darker, I will batch these names, but we'll just go for it. Zobo, I think is how you would pronounce that. And that's one thing I am so terrible with. And I feel, obviously it's not being disrespectful if you just, you know, don't know. And I don't think they expect you to research and know how to say all the shade names, but I do feel bad that like these are obviously places or, you know, have different meanings that I am unaware of, and I wish I, you know, knew what they were. But no disrespect. It's just, we can't all know everything, right? We can't all know most things, let's be real. Nobody can even know most things. There are so many things to learn and know. It's crazy. Like when you think about all the things in life that there are to, that you could possibly learn about, nobody can know it, you know? And it's like, it's just so amazing and it's so cool. That's why it's so fun though, because you talk to people who know things that you know nothing about. And it's so interesting to be able to listen to somebody talk about something that's like, you know, so unfamiliar to you, and then you can share things that they don't know. That's like the beauty of life, and you know, people's different life experiences and things like that. Like if we all knew everything, it'd be pretty dang boring. All right, now I'm going to go into this Bori, I think it's called. It looks like it has like a gold glitter in it, but most of the time when you put those kind of shades on, you lose that glitter as you know, get it on there, which is fine. It doesn't matter. We're going to blend it into this one and drag it over. So girl, I will be extra at my son's game, because doggone it, I'm feeling blessed to feel good enough to go. And I know he loves, and my kids are so great about my migraines. I mean, they've lived with me having them. It's not, you know, it's nothing new to them, but you can't help but feel guilty sometimes, like, you know, like I'm not being there for them like I really want to be, because there are things that I've had to miss and stuff, and that is like devastating to me. Being a mom is the greatest gift in my life, and I just, you know, making sure my kids know how absolutely loved they are, and you know, just how important they are to me is so important to me. And I do know that they know, and that's what my husband's always like, are you kidding? You're an amazing mom. The kids know you love it. And I can tell by the way they act when I have a migraine that they understand, you know, even if they don't understand what I'm feeling, they know me enough from when I am feeling good to know that if there was any way I could be at something, I would. Like there's no way I wouldn't, except for if it's so bad that, you know, I just can't. And so they're really great about that kind of stuff, and they, you know, comfort me like, Mom, I'm so sorry you don't feel good, like, you know, and like, no, don't worry about it, you know, and stuff. And but And that's amazing. I'm so thankful for that. But it doesn't change that I feel upset about not being able to be at something or, whatever. So I was very devastated because when I went to bed last night, I was feeling a little bit better. This is always what happens though. And I'm like, I think I might be fine tomorrow. My husband knew better. And this morning when he kissed me goodbye, he said, I'm so sorry you don't feel good. And I'm like, I was struggling so bad all night. And he's like, I know. And I mean, because I'm probably waking him up because I'm tossing and turning and just absolutely in agony. And he said, we have a concert tomorrow night over on the west side of the state. And so he's like, just focus on that. And I'm like, feeling good for that. And I'm like, but it's Asher's last game. Like, I don't want to miss it, And he's like, he knows, he understands. Like, don't do that to yourself, But I can't help it. So to feel better now, oh my gosh, I'm so incredibly thankful. So I've been thanking the Lord like crazy that I am feeling this way, and I hope that it continues so I can just go to the game and feel good and cheer on my baby. And he's my last one in school. These times are coming to a close. He only has 1 year left. So this is his last football game. If he plays next year, okay. But, this time is short and I don't want to miss it. I'm going to go back into that Zobo and just darken up at the outer corners. Okay, and now I'm going to go into, I don't know if it's Giza or Giza. It's Giza, but it's this shimmer right here. I'm just going to put that all over the lid. So when I say about things I'm doing that are controversial to people, it's stupid. They shouldn't be. There are actually things in the world that people should focus on those, not dumb things, but people do. One of them being the concert that we are going to tomorrow night. And I, at first, was all gung-ho about sharing all about it with you guys and, everything. And then I had somebody comment on something, and it just made me realize how people, I don't know, presume to know things about people. And that is such a dangerous game to play. It's actually terrible. It's being judgmental, and I don't know, it's not fair. But life isn't fair, so I guess I shouldn't expect, whatever. But basically, because this concert is, 2 of the bands are Christian. Now, one, they call themselves a Christian band. The other one doesn't call themselves a Christian band, but the band is comprised of Christians. And then the 2 other bands that are going to be there are not. And so the music is not something, I guarantee, if I do show you guys whatever, you're going to be like, what? Like, you listen to that? And, truthfully, I never would have been exposed to it if it weren't for my son Riley, who is the drummer. He is a Christian, and actually he did something yesterday. I don't know. I'll have to see what I end up sharing, because, I guess anytime you put yourself out there, you're open to ridicule from people. So you kind of just have to expect it. And for the most part, do I care what people think? I really don't. They, again, don't live my life, and they don't know, whatever. The main thing is, when you're criticizing people, do you know someone's heart? No, you don't. Nobody knows what's truly inside of someone. And so it's such an awful thing because somebody likes something or does something that isn't the way you think it should be, to presume something about them, because you don't really know their heart. And so with this music, some people hear it and think a certain thing. And what I'm here to tell you is, it's music that I never ever would have thought I would like. Basically, if you live in a house with Riley, you're infiltrated with the music he listens to, because he's playing it, he's drumming, he's listening to it all the time, whatever. And I'm okay with that. That's who he is. That's who God created him to be. That's a passion that he has. And the fact that he listens to these bands who have a Christian message, even though the music doesn't sound like praise and worship music like a lot of Christians expect it to, I have grown to really love some of this music. It has been, when you have to read the lyrics and to know it, because you can't tell by listening to it because of the way it sounds. Like, you can majorly make judgments by just listening to it. If you read the lyrics and get to know the songs, I have found some of the most deep, meaningful songs to me in this music. And so I am super excited to go to this concert and praise Jesus that way. And worship is not just praise and worship music. Worship is anything that you do that gives glory to God. And that can look like a million different things. And so Riley on his drum kit downstairs, seriously rocking out, but to a song that are words about what our God has done, that's a beautiful thing. And I fully believe that God rejoices in that he loves that. And, you know, he created Riley to be the way that he is, to like the sounds that he does, and to, you know, whatever. And now, like I said, my husband actually first started then getting into that music, and then I did, and I love it. And Riley was like, you know, we should go to this concert. Mom, you should go to this concert. And, you know, the fact that my 19-year-old son wants me to go to this concert with him is a huge deal to me, for one. And I'm very close to my boys. I adore them. And that they want to spend time with me is like such a blessing. So many people's kids don't want to spend time with them. So that is something that I treasure. And so we are going to this concert, and we're all super excited about it. Like I said, I'm getting emotional because I don't know, just people's judgment makes me so sad. It's you lose out on knowing people, and just thinking you know something about somebody is just, it's awful. But anyway, so anybody who really truly knows me knows my love for the Lord, and that it's unwavering, and there's no you know, we all sin. If you're a Christian, you're a sinner. Get a clue. If you think you're not, then you do not know what you think you know. And so we all do things sometimes that, you know, aren't the best or whatever. Now, when I'm talking about this music, that's not what I'm talking about. But I mean, I'm just saying with anything, just because, you know, or there might be a certain thing that causes you to stumble, but doesn't cause somebody else. So like, I know a big thing about some of these bands is the fact that they have non-Christians touring with them. Well, you need to stop and think about something. As a Christian, we are called to be light in this world. And you can't be a light if you stay in your little Christian bubble. That is not what we were called to do. You are not supposed to only surround yourself with Christians, only ever spend your time with them. Yes, that is a very important thing, to have Christian friends and people that you know, speak into their life and they speak into yours, and, you know, in truth and things like that. But we are called to love on other people. And you can't do that if you're sitting back judging what you think you know about somebody. And so I think it's amazing that these bands who are Christians have these other people come on tour with them who are not Christians for a few different reasons. Number one, they're with these people for months on end. They get to be a light to them night after night after night. And we all know, well, I shouldn't say we all know. I've had some people in my life that their Christian walk made a major influence on me when I was not a Christian. And so that is such an important thing. And so they have this opportunity to speak truth into these people throughout this whole tour. The other thing is, some of the crowd at the concerts are not going to be Christian people because they're coming to see these other bands. That means these bands who are Christians get to speak truth into those people's lives and share Christ with them. What a beautiful thing that is. How amazing. If one person from the whole entire tour, you know, turns to Jesus because of it, then it is all worth it. Absolutely worth it. And so the criticism of stuff, that's what I have a really hard time with, because I think you're missing out on what Jesus called us to do. He called us to go out and be light and love on people. And you can't do that if you're just sitting back going, that Christian shouldn't be doing that. Oh, they should be doing this way. No, God gave each of us a mission, and we can't judge what each other's is. And I mean, there are some things that are obvious stumbling that for our Christian brothers and sisters, we are called to go to them. But we are called to go to them personally if we see something they are doing and speak to them, not just talk about it in general to other people. That's not helpful. That's not what we were called to do. And so, yeah. So I don't know if I will share exactly the concert. I mean, I kind of just gave you the gist of it. Maybe I will. Maybe that was like the opening, and so I will show you guys. I'm going to dress real fun. I'm going to have a great time, and not risque. Risque is not fun to me. Let me just put that right out there. And we are going to go have an incredible time together, my husband, my son, and I, praising God in a different way than our typical praise and worship music. But if you know me, you know that's pretty much all I listen to anyway. Like, I love praise and worship. And this is just a little bit different way to do it that, you know, my son connects great with, and it gives us a connection, closer connection with him. And it's just all around a beautiful thing for us. And so, yeah, so I think I will share about it because I don't care. This is my little announcement ahead of time that you guys will see. If you have anything critical to say about it, please just save it because it doesn't matter to me. And again, if you do have something critical to say about it, you haven't listened to a word that I just said. And so, you know what I'm saying? Wow, that got really deep and really heavy. But you guys, it's just, I see Christians criticizing other Christians so much and publicly. And I think that's just such a, I don't know, it's just not right. That's not what we were called to do. That's not what God meant when he told us to rebuke when we see, you know, a brother or sister stumbling. That's not the way we do it. And, you know, it tells you to go first and then to take one or two with you, I believe is like the other thing. If they don't listen to just you the first time, it doesn't tell you to go on a public platform and criticize. And so, it's just something very important to me. And I'm not criticizing the person who did this. If you're watching, please know I have no negative feelings toward you. It's just in general, I feel is very damaging. And so maybe it's just something that you want to think about the way, you know, that it's done, because it's just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All right. I'm going to go do the rest of my face, and then we will come back to finish up the eyes. And for any of you who are still left here after that long rant, but this is life. This is what's important to me, and this is my channel, and that's what I want to share because these are things I'm passionate about. So, all right, I will be right back. Okay, apparently my brows are feeling a little bold today as well. I wanted to go ahead and just pull out the Nudes by Juvia's, and I'm going to take kind of like this more, it's more peachy really than pinky nude, but I feel like I just want to soften that outer edge, and there's not really a shade in the Mini Masquerade that can do that because these are shimmery, so I don't want to do that. But yeah, I just want to say, the person who, they were not being like rude or malicious or anything. They didn't actually say anything like to me, so I just want to address that it wasn't anything like that. It was just a comment. It just kind of took me back, and I had my husband look at it to see, you know, I'm like, I don't know if I'm just being overly sensitive or what. And he's like, no, I don't understand that either, kind of thing. And so, it just made me think about, I don't know. Yeah. Just being critical and judgmental about things when we really don't know a person's heart. And so, I think that's something we have to be very careful to not do. And oh my gosh, this is making this so much better. Wow. I made a good choice on, you know, something to do to fix something. Because sometimes I feel like when I'm trying to fix something, I actually make it worse almost. So there is that. Oh yes, kids, it's a bold eye day. I think I actually might take some of this into here just to chill it out a little bit. Yeah. I'm good with being bold, but I feel like that was it was really harsh around the edge there, and I don't like that. So I'm going to do this purple right here, which is called Makeda. It's M-A-K-E-D-A. And I will go ahead and I'll do it with this brush and just run it up close, because then I might smudge it out a little bit. Actually, yeah. Very indecisive. I'm going to go ahead into that Bori, that lighter pink, and just kind of put that right underneath the purple. Just kind of smudge it out a little. Okay, I'm going to do my mascara. I'm not going to do lashes. I won't be that bold. And my liner and stuff, and put a lip on, and then we'll wrap things up. And here is the finished look, and I am very happy with it. Yes, it is bold, but I think it's very pretty. So I realized after that I forgot to put my inner corner highlight on. So I went ahead and used that Giza that I put on the lid. I just used that as inner corner as well. So yeah, that was just using Zobo in the outer edge, and then Bori as the, well, I took it kind of everywhere and drug it over to transition. And then Makeda, I ran right close under the lash line, and then took that Bori again and ran that right underneath that, and Giza is all over the lid in the inner corner. And then I just used that one shade from the Nudes, this one, to buff out up here, which I really like. I'm glad I did that because it did just soften it up more like how I wanted it to be. And then I used just this Essence pencil. You guys, it's Black Midnight Sky is the name of the pencil. I'm going to get another one because I love this thing. I tight line with it all the time, and I love it in the waterline. And then I used this neon LA Girl Shockwave neon liner in Vivid in my waterline. And I had mentioned a while back that I was picking up this Maybelline Colossal Big Shot again. It's the waterproof one, because when I first really started getting into makeup, I was using this and I really liked it. Well, then I got away from it. And I've been having issues lately again with mascara transferring everywhere because of my oily skin and everything. And so I'm like, you know what, I'm going to try that again and see if I like it as much as I did. It's not, I wouldn't say it's like the most amazing mascara in the world or anything, but when I come up and show you, I think it does a great job, and it does not flake. It does not give me any smudging or anything. So I am all about that. And of course, lately I've been wearing lashes, you know, false lashes more too. So then it's not as big of a deal to me if it's like super lengthening or thickening anyway. But I appreciate that it's not transferring everywhere. And then on my lips, I used the Juvia's Place. It's the La Mariposa Yummy Yummy lip gloss, because it's got like the perfect pink and purple like iridescent shifts in it. So I thought it went perfect with this eye look. So let me come up and show you the eyes up close. So you can see the mascara. I mean, it does pretty good. It's like my lashes are lifted. They look nice. They're separated and everything. So simple eye look, really. I mean, as far as colors, like the amount of colors I used or the way I put them down. And yeah, I'm happy with it. I think it's going to be good with my ear warmer on, keeping my ears warm. And I think it will be just fine for going to the football game. So yeah. So I'm glad that I actually talked to you guys about this stuff, because it was something that was kind of weighing on me and I was questioning, and I feel like letting it out, and I feel like that was exactly what I was supposed to do, because it's something I am passionate about and it's important to me. And so for those of you who are interested in finding out more about that music and why I like it and that kind of thing, and just seeing a little video about maybe like my outfit for the concert and stuff like that, because I am really going to have a lot of fun with it, there will be a video coming up for that. If it's not something that interests you, if you think it's something that's going to make you critical of it, then please just don't bother to watch, because that's something I never understand either. When people start watching something that they know they already are irritated by, and then like leave comments about it. Like, why'd you watch it then if you know it's going to irritate you? Like, I kind of choose not to do that. That's why I haven't been on Facebook in years, because no thank you, don't need that in my life. But yeah, so I want to share about me and my family and the things that are important to us and the things we enjoy and stuff like that, and tell you why. There is a reason that I do anything. And everything in my life I put through the lens of my, you know, of eternity. And so I am not someone who just carelessly does things and doesn't care or whatever. Like, I'm very mindful of that. And so yeah, so I am excited to share about that with those of you who are interested in knowing about it. And if you're not, that's fine too. That's okay. We're all different. We all have different things that we like, different passions. I understand the music even when I tell you the lyrics and why I like it. Doesn't mean you're going to like it, and that's totally fine too. But I still just want to share with you why, you know, I feel the way I do. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I feel so much better. Thank you, Lord, that my migraine is still gone. I hope it does not come back, and I can just enjoy this day at my son's game and the concert tomorrow and everything. And I look forward to sharing about that stuff with you guys. Thank you for being so awesome and supportive and loving. And like I said, no one has been like rude to me. No one was being malicious, nothing like that. I know the comment that was left was not meant like toward me. So it wasn't that. It just made me really think about some things. And so I wanted to share that with you guys. So like I said, if she is watching, I have no ill feelings toward you at all. I love you, and it's nothing like that. But I think there's just some things that we maybe need to be more mindful of. And that is something that we are called to do for each other. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.